Hi everyone, Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit. It is Wednesday the 8th of September and I'm here with my Rune reading for the following week. This is from today until next Tuesday, and this is just to give us a guidance on the week ahead, a little bit of insight on the energy surrounding us and things that we should be aware of or mindful of in the upcoming week. So I have shuffled and cast the runes, and I'm just looking to see what we've got. So today I only used two sets of runes. I used the Elder Futhark runes in the middle, and then I have got my runes that I've created with my guides. And what I'm actually finding really interesting is how these have fallen. So we have, it's almost like a mirror image of the two from coming down from spirit and coming up from your subconscious. And then the Elder Futhark runes is mainly in your everyday life. So that's actually really interesting. We have got a few runes that are talking about the cyclical nature of life. We have a few runes that are talking about protection, communication, relationships. So there seems to be interesting energies coming up for this week. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So down here, coming up from your subconscious, is something that you've been mindful of, and that your subconscious is nudging you towards, is Jera. And Jera is the harvest rune. It is all about the cyclical nature of life, and to remind you that sometimes things might be on the downward slope, but sometimes things might be on the upward slope. So you're needing to see where you are at this moment in time, and to acknowledge the fact that whatever you are experiencing right now is not set in stone. It is something that will change as the cycle continues, as the wheel continues to turn. Things are going to change, and so sometimes you're on that downward slope, sometimes you're on the upward slope. So no matter where you are right now, just be mindful of the fact that things can change and can change quite quickly. Here we have the rune of protection. It is the cactus rune, and this is all about protecting yourself against negativity and negative thoughts, and just being mindful of your environment and protecting those around you. Again, we have a wheel, and the wheel is similar to the Jera rune, where it is also telling you about the cyclical nature of life. And everything has a season, everything has a moment to shine and a moment that you are needing to work on it. So you have to be aware of the fact that things are changing, the wheel is turning, and not everything is going to be exactly the same as it is right now in your life. Things are moving. There is progress being made. Things are happening within your life. But for now, maybe it's just taking note of the fact that there are milestones. As your wheel turns, you'll have milestones in your life. And maybe you need to actually think about celebrating each of these milestones and not letting them go past unnoticed. So maybe that's something that is coming up for you that you're needing to be a little bit mindful of, that the fact that the wheel turns and there are milestones that need to be celebrated. Over here we have Elgies, which is again a rune of protection. It is the elk, and Elgies is all about keeping your thoughts positive, keeping away from all negativity, following your instincts, and maybe shining a light on some of your vulnerabilities. See where you are on this wheel of life and see where you may be feeling a little bit vulnerable right now, and make sure that you are protecting your thoughts, that you don't allow that vulnerability to overtake your life right now. Because right here in the center we have Wunjo, and Wunjo is all about finding your joy. It is all about the lovely things in life. It is about your self-worth and knowing that you are capable of all that you are setting out to achieve. It's encouraging you to focus on the positive, because here right above Wunjo is Fehu, and Fehu is all about abundance. It's about new beginnings. It's about telling you that persistence. So this persistence of the wheel turning and making sure that you are moving forward. Fehu is telling you that persistence does eventually pay off. So maybe it is time for you to just take a break, take a moment, and just have a look at where you are on the wheel of life. Where are you in that sort of cycle of your life at the moment? And make sure that you are remaining positive, that you're moving forward and not letting anything hold you back. Here we have Uthala, and Uthala is the rune of inheritance. It's all about family and tradition, and it's making sure that you see the value in your roots, see the value in your traditions, and showing appreciation for your family. You can't go through life and experience the cyclical nature of everything without having support from others. And this is your family support. This is them helping you on the next step. And here we have Perthro, which looks like a little cup, and it is known as the Rune of Fate. And Perthro is all about fun. It is about laughter. It's knowing that something, and sometimes it's also knowing something that others don't, and that gives you that little bit of edge to move forward in your life. And in that, you can find a little bit of peace and joy as well. So maybe it's time to keep some of your secrets to yourself and not spread the word about certain things, and seeing where that might lead you. It is having a connection to spirit and to your higher knowledge, and knowing that you are able to move forward easily throughout life, and knowing that you may have vulnerabilities, you may be on that downward slope of the wheel right now, but you know that it's going to pick you up, and you are going to be able to move forward in confidence with new beginnings, with your family's support. Here we have the cactus flower, which I said to you earlier is all about relationships. So this is being mindful of the fact that no matter what you do in your life, you are connected to other people. You are connected to others in your family life, in your work life, in your friendship circle. So whatever the relationship is, you needing to know that you have that connection, and you need to be mindful that any of the changes and things that you are making right now has an effect on others as well. So as your wheels turn, their wheels are turning at the same time, and they might be at a different stage of their life than you. So you need to be mindful of how that relationship works within your own relationships, and follow through on promises made to others, and make sure that you're all working together for the greater good. Because we have the drum up here, and the drum is all about communication, ensuring that all channels and levels of communication are open, and that you are being open and honest with your family and your friends about where you are at the moment, how you are feeling right now, where the wheel is taking you, what your next steps are going to be, so that everybody else is mindful on their own life as well. Sorry, I'm just going to pause while the dogs are barking. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, you need to keep the communication open, that everybody in your life is aware of where you are in your wheel, as your wheel's turning, that they're needing to know where you are as well, so that, because it does have an effect on everybody, where they are affects you as well. So everybody is needing to be a little bit more open and mindful of each other, because we all have an effect on each other, and that's really, really important to keep the communication open and clear. And then over here we have Ewas, and Ewas is the utrine. It is all about transformation. It's going through a rebirth, and it's rediscovering who you are. So right now, for this coming week, I have the feeling, or almost the spirit is telling me, it's not just a feeling, that this week is all about looking at where you are in your life right now, and where you are wanting to be, and how you are going to get there. There is a process involved. There are relationships involved. There is positive and negative mindsets involved in this next stage of your journey as you are moving forward. So you need to be really, really mindful about where you are in your life right now, and what it is you're wanting to achieve, what it is you're wanting to do, and be open and communicate with those in your life so that they are able to assist you on that next step. I hope this message resonates with you. I hope you find out where exactly on your wheel of life you are right now, so that you are able to make the next steps, so that you are able to have a rebirth and a transformation into new ideas, into abundance. And I hope that the next week brings you lots of luck and joy. Love, light, and blessings to you all, and I'll see you again next Wednesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.